Imagine a world where the global economy is grinding to a halt, not because of a lack of money, but because of a lack of power, specifically, the digital horsepower required to fuel the artificial intelligence revolution. Every day, the demand for high-end GPUs skyrockets as Hollywood studios, AI researchers, and metaverse architects compete for a finite supply of silicon. Centralized giants like Amazon Web Services are struggling to keep up, and their costs are becoming unsustainable for the average creator. But what if the solution wasn't a bigger factory, but a smarter network? What if the idle graphics cards sitting in millions of homes across the planet could be stitched together into a global supercomputer? This isn't just a technical achievement, it is a financial opportunity that could redefine your net worth. The question isn't whether the world needs more compute power, it's how you can position yourself to profit from the infrastructure that provides it. Today we are diving deep into a project that many call the Nvidia of crypto, looking past the price charts and into the very engine of its growth. We are standing at the edge of a watershed moment in digital infrastructure, where the Airbnb for GPU power is ready to transform idle hardware into life-changing wealth. What if I told you that the key to your financial freedom is currently sitting idle inside a teenager's gaming PC or an office workstation halfway across the world? We are going to explore the Render token fundamentals that separate this project from the thousands of speculative, ghost chains in the market. You can expect to learn exactly how this decentralized physical infrastructure network, or DePIN, operates as a marketplace for GPU power, connecting artists who need massive rendering capabilities with node operators who have spare resources. We will break down the institutional drivers, the smart money from Grayscale and Multicoin Capital, that is already backing this vision. Most importantly, we are going to perform the millionaire math, calculating 3 specific investment tiers, the bear, base, and bull cases, so you know exactly how many tokens you need to secure your future. Whether you are a conservative investor looking for a steady multiple or a moonshot seeker chasing a $100 plus render price prediction, this video will give you the actionable goals you need to stop guessing and start planning. In a world obsessed with the shiny surface of AI, are you positioned to own the fuel that makes the fire burn, or are you just another spectator? To understand the price, we must first understand the engine, the burn and mint equilibrium, BME. This is the fundamental focus that makes Render unique. Unlike traditional tokens that simply inflate over time, Render's community implemented a model where real-world usage directly impacts token scarcity. When a creator, perhaps a filmmaker working on the next J.J. Abrams project, needs to render a complex 3D scene, they pay in fiat equivalent Render. Here is the magic. 95% of those tokens are permanently burned, disappearing from circulation forever, while only 5% go to the foundation. This means that as demand for GPU power increases, the supply of the token can actually become deflationary. This isn't just theoretical. The network has already processed over 50 million frames, with every single frame triggering these burn events on the public dashboard. We are seeing a transition from the old ERC20 model on Ethereum to a web-scale architecture, on Solana, designed specifically for speed and low fees. With advisors like the founder of Stability AI and digital artist Beeple, Render is deeply embedded in the creative pipelines of Hollywood and the AI sector. By providing compute power for everything from Octane X on the Apple iPad Pro to massive generative AI models, Render is solving a global bottleneck. When you hold Render, you aren't just holding a coin, you are holding a claim on the most valuable resource of the 21st century, decentralized computing power. If the biggest names in Hollywood and the giants of Silicon Valley are already integrating this tech into their workflows, why is the average investor still waiting for a clear signal? Now let's get into the math you came for. We are currently seeing juicy entry opportunities with prices sitting between roughly $1.60 and $2.30, which many analysts consider a significant low relative to its long-term potential. To reach a $1 million portfolio, we have mapped out 3 scenarios based on the sources. First, the bear case at $6. This would require a market cap of around $3 billion, a conservative target considering Render's previous peaks. To retire a millionaire at this price, you would need to accumulate approximately 166,667 tokens. While this requires a larger upfront investment, it represents a solid 4x return from current levels. Next is the base case at $14, which takes Render back toward its all-time high and slightly beyond to a $7.5 billion market cap. In this scenario, you would need 71,429 tokens. This is a more realistic path for many, offering an astonishing 9x gain. Finally, we have the bull case of $30 plus. This would place Render at a $16 billion market cap, which some argue is still undervalued compared to the $35 billion to $45 billion potential of a true AI leader. At a $30 target, you only need 33,333 tokens to reach the $1 million mark. At an entry price of $1.60, that is an investment of roughly $53,000 for a near 19x return. Some even speculate on anomaly price targets reaching $80 to $120 if we see massive institutional adoption and a full-blown AI supercycle. These tiers provide you with actionable goals. Choose your target, calculate your entry, and understand that every frame rendered brings us one step closer to those numbers. The difference between a visionary who builds wealth and a spectator who watches it happen is simply the courage to act before the rest of the crowd arrives. As we wrap up today's breakdown, it is essential to remember that while the technology is groundbreaking, the crypto market is a roller coaster of massive upsides and brutal drawdowns. The road to 2026 will not be a straight line, and competition from giants like AWS or other AI protocols like BitEther is real. However, the data shows a clear trend. Institutional money is flowing in, real-world usage is climbing on the dashboard, and the burn and mint equilibrium is working behind the scenes to reward those who understand the value of scarcity. If you found this millionaire math breakdown valuable, do yourself a favor and smash that thumbs up button. Staying ahead in the blockchain space requires more than just luck. It requires staying updated with the latest insights and fundamental shifts. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you never miss our next deep dive into the projects shaping the future of finance. We are on a mission to uncover the high-conviction themes of this cycle, from DePIN to AI infrastructure, and we want you there with us. Drop your own render price prediction in the comments below. Are you a $6 bear, a $30 bull, or do you see a $100 plus moonshot on the horizon? Thank you for watching, keep your eyes on the data, and we will see you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay informed, and let's go get that million. Take full control of your crypto with Ledger Live. Manage thousands of coins and NFTs securely in one place. Buy, swap, stake, and grow your portfolio with ease. Trusted by 7+ million users, Ledger Live keeps your assets safe by integrating with Ledger hardware wallets for maximum security. Say goodbye to third-party risks and hello to true financial freedom. Download Ledger Live now. Click the link in the description to get started. Crypto taxes don't have to be a nightmare. Coinly calculates your taxes in under 20 minutes. No spreadsheets, no headaches. Sync your crypto assets with one click. Whether you're trading, staking, or using DeFi, import your trades, track your portfolio, and generate ready-to-file tax reports effortlessly. Join thousands who trust Coinly to simplify their crypto taxes. Make tax season stress-free. Click the link in the description to get started with Coinly today. The information contained herein is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing herein shall be construed to be financial, legal, investment, or tax advice. The content of this video is solely the opinions of the channel owner, who is not a licensed financial advisor or registered investment advisor. Trading cryptocurrencies poses a considerable risk of loss. Please use your best judgment when dealing with cryptocurrencies and don't invest money that you cannot afford to lose. The channel does not guarantee any particular outcome.